Hey SOW community, this is Zalon coming at you with another SOW video. And in this video, I want to talk about champion warlords. And we're going to just take a quick look here at the warlord schedule right now. Actually, this is the hourly warlord schedule, which happens between the times of 10 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. And they're a typical mix of 1 to 4 star characters that comes in those warlords. But let's take a look at the one that is more of a serious champion. Well, all these are champion warlords, but the ones that stay up for longer than an hour, we have the featured, which is the 4-star legendary character warlord that changes every day now. And also the Daily Warlord, which is a 1 to 3-star character warlord that is available every day as well. So these are here listed in the Warlord event schedule that is given to us in-game weekly. Now, if we go over to the Warlords and take a look, the Shelob, who is the 1 to 3-star character available right now, goes down to stage 6 and a 3 glyph maximum for that final stage. Being that I'm a character level 62, of course, I'm unlocked down to stage 6 and able to get to that, which is nice. Now, also, we did find out in the notes for the newest 1.4.1 update, which this is all started in, those notes told us that the the progress that we have between at the times that these character warlords come up, we have it saved. So we will be able to deal with having save progress over a period of time, which is great. Every time that the warlord comes back, we'll be able to do stages 5 and 6 or multiple stage 6 after a certain period of time, allowing us to collect a lot more glyphs in the long run. The only downside is a lot of our warlords that we were used to have daily ones, and even some of the legendary ones, we were used to them resetting at the day. From what I've seen so far, all of these warlords are resetting, only allowing us to have 2 attempts per warlord, even if the day resets, because since these are going from the time the big day begins till the time the day ends, it doesn't matter. So that is the way they currently set the schedule for these warlords to be. Now we'll take a look at the Galadriel Warlord. Hers, being that she is the 4-star legendary character, goes to stage 15. So I still am locked out of some of those end stages based on my character level. But that's not an issue because it will take a while, being that we only have 2 chances to be able to go through these, to 3-star them to go to the next. Or you don't have to 3-star, but to be able to get to the next stage, it will take a little while to get to that point, being that the fact that they won't play these characters again right away. So it will be a little bit of a process to get to the end of those stages, but I don't see that being a problem, being the fact that this is a long-term game. So with Shelob, let's just take a look at her. To take her down, now obviously the first couple stages, probably 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4, will be pretty fairly easy for most people to just roll right through, auto attack, and everything will be fine. Stages 5 and 6 may be a little different. You may have to actually pay attention to what you're doing. In that case, if you look at some of Shelob's abilities, now these are just the same as the abilities that you have for the character. Her first attack is a AoE poison attack, and then we deal with also a Devour, which is a drain on energy that she then gains back from the character that she attacks. And then, of course, Poison Fang, which is another poison attack. Every 5th attack, there's the possibility that she does, that she poisons them. So, yeah, a lot of poison, either with the area effect or the direct attack on the 5th attack that she has. Besides from that, the other skill of being able to give ability power to each evil ally, from what I've seen, the characters, either Shelob or Galadriel, just roll with the usual enemies that they normally do when normal enemies that a nemesis deals with. So when I say it like that, they have orcs next to them. So it's not like there's going to be any, specific other characters. So I think these other skills are kind of wasted. So we may see that be changed here in the near future, being the fact that these characters we're going up against aren't really buffing anything else except, dealing their regular other abilities. So let's go over to Galadriel, take a look at her. And the first ability being an AoE attack. Gotta watch out for the suppressed. Don't want your characters dealing with that. So my best, suggestion would be to see about stunning her as quickly as possible. Just to get that out of the way. With dealing some of these special abilities. And there's that, Lady of Lorien, increases the ability power of elves. When I went up against her, she was rolling with orcs. So Galadriel, I don't see that, any of these synergy skills actually doing anything whatsoever. Besides from that, the third skill of the light, another AoE attack. So of course, definitely trying to make sure that you keep your people either not, if you have one or two attackers and one or two in the back row, then that won't be bad. But if you have a lot of people clumped up either in the back or in the front, you may have to be concerned about that. So I would try to split things up and keep people not too clumped together when dealing with Galadriel in the higher ranks. All right. Well, as soon as I get to some of these higher levels, I should hope to have some better videos on exactly what the best ways to go about dealing with these new champion heroes in the Warlords, because of course it is going to be definitely different than the orcs or nemesis that we've dealt with in the past. So I guess you can kind of consider this a kind of a sneak peek of what PvP will be kind of like, but then again, at the same time, I expect that to be whole teams against whole teams, even if it is a AI that controls the enemy, which would be your team if you were defending or something like that. So we'll see. But I know a lot of the characters do have a lot of abilities that are more PvP oriented. So with that said, it's not like that's not going to be a part of the game soon enough. There's plenty of things in the game to still come. All right, so if you've stuck around this long, I'm really, really happy because I'm going to share, I didn't even mention it at the beginning of the video, gosh, I'm going to share a 3,000 Celebrimbor roll, and I'm going to see if I can get, I collected these within the last 3 days or so of the Black Gemstone event. And here we go. We have 3 hours left, so got to make sure we use these. I'm going to use my 100 first, because I went over 3,000. All right, cool. Now it's time to pull 33 Celebrimbor. Here we go. Here's the first roll. Strength and courage. Some sorcery fragments, some vigilance fragments, experience troves, could use more than one. Celebrimbor, 15 glyphs. Now, I should have mentioned before I started this that I had 40 glyphs to go into this. So I was looking for 35. So all we need left is another 20 glyphs. So hopefully in these pulls, we'll be able to unlock them. Bunch of these just basic, couple greens, but mostly a lot of basics in there. But we did get some Celebrimbor glyphs. So, let's give it another shot. Let's give it another 11 rolls. Ooh, there we go. Nice 15... blue fragments. They're cunning. Gosh, why can't we get more than one experience trove? A vigilance fragment. More Mirian. Gotta love more Mirian. Oh, 10 Celebrimbor! Nice. We still need a little bit more, I think, because unless I skipped something. No, because I got the full character. I guess it already knew? That's kind of weird. Oh, wow. We got the full character Celebrimbor. Here we go. Oh, and 2,000 Miriam. That's like a nice bonus on top. Oh, I should have kept that 100. I could have reset it. Alright, well, let's look at the... I didn't get any of the... I only so far have gotten Celebrimbor. Or Celebrimbor, however you want to say it. I didn't get any of the other epic runes. Alright. Let's try one more time and see what happens. There's one. Boom. Nice. 15 Zeal fragments. Nice. Radiance. Nobility. Vigilance. Unity. If you watch the Chappelle Show. Cunning fragment. Vigor. And that was probably not so great of a pull. I mean, I got that 15 blue right there, but I did get the 5. Did get the 5 runes. Purple runes. That's good. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go open our Celebrimbor and take a look. See how he is. New champion unlocked. A decent amount of Marion as well. Let's take a look. Oh, wow, yeah. I got a lot of extra fragments for him after he's unlocked, because look at this. Wow. Boom. 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 Wow, almost 4-starred him. With all the extras, because, wow. That's crazy. We're going to wait on powering him up, though, just in case there's a power-up tournament this weekend. It's a good idea, just to make sure. Actually, I probably should have waited on his stars, too. Because it's going to be a while. I don't think I'll be getting tons of Celebrimbor glyphs on a regular basis. But it was nice to unlock the character. So I now have him in my stable of characters. And pretty much all the characters that I have not received are a bunch of characters that are not farmable. So that's where we're at right now. But awesome. Unlock Celebrimbor. Didn't have to buy the pack or anything like that in the beginning when I first got into the game. The Bright Lord bundle, I know he was available to just buy, but I knew I would get him eventually. So definitely happy about that. Definitely glad I did the grinding to get him. And there he is. Alright, SOW community. I will be back to talk to you guys all again very soon. Have a good one.